Okay, so this is the second little follow-up. I was showing you in this mortgage calculator, right? We were down here, we put it in the price of a house. Maybe you're going to put 10% down. Maybe you're going to use a 15-year fixed. And I didn't mention this private mortgage insurance. We have this in Canada as well. It's actually Canada Housing and Mortgage Insurance is what we call it. If you don't have that 20% down, you actually have to pay some extra insurance in case you don't pay your mortgage. So it's literally called mortgage insurance. This person has got their property taxes built in and their home insurance built in. So if you want to take those out, you can. If you want to set them to zero, I put the HOA, that's the homeowner association, because I'm not into a condo or a townhouse or something. But often you have to pay those per month as well. So if you want to set that to zero, go right ahead. But what I didn't show you here is this amortization schedule. So let's say in the year you're paying $17,000 in interest and $19,000 in principal, right? You're making that payment, right? You're making that, in this case, let's call it $4,000 a month. And even if we said monthly, basically half is going to the principal and half is going to interest, which is crazy. If you think about the amount of interest, like add this up in your head here, 18,000 and 16,000 and 16,000 means it's well over $150,000 that this house is costing you. I need you to think about that. Now, you might think, okay, well, Mrs. Mallinson, that's American. Well, here's RBC, right? Royal Bank of Canada. They have mortgage payment calculators as well. So let's just have a quick look. If you don't believe me that Canada is kind of, it's very similar in our housing market. Come on, RBC, you can load this website for us. Hello. I don't know why that took a long time. All right, let's put the same parameters in. We'll say, I'm going to buy a $450,000 home. Okay, here we go. Wow. If I bought a $450,000 home and I just put it at the 4.39% interest, which again is lower than what the States is doing. 450. If I say advanced, if I want more control over it. Let's say I got to compare apples to apples. Let's say 15 years, because that's what the other one was saying. Monthly. We'll put 4.5% in, because that's what we said before. And let's say we're to fix, so we'd pay interest for the whole 15 years, right? At 4.5% on a $450,000 home. Here's what I like about this website. I love how it shows me you are paying $167,000, almost $168,000 more for that home, because you had to take a mortgage out. And this is life. I mean, nobody has generally $450,000 sitting in a closet and I can go down and pay cash for a house. But wouldn't it be great if you did? All right. So this is, again, every bank has these mortgage payment calculators. I think they're super cool. And then let's say you're a few years into it. And again, talk to your parents about this. Say, Mom and Dad, do you know that there's something called a mortgage payoff calculator? And they'll be like, how do you know what a mortgage is? And you're like, I'm learning that in my math class. So let's say your parents still have a mortgage on their house. I don't know if they do or not. I still have a mortgage on my house. Let's just put in a number. I don't know. I'm just going to choose $350,000. Let's say you owe $350,000 left on your house. And let's say, I don't know, we can just maybe use this week. So where are we at? We're at May, where the day is, I think, the 21st or 22nd, somewhere in there. 2025, let's say the first payment is there. And I still, let's say I may have 20 years left on my mortgage. Let's say I have a 4.5% interest rate. If I then click continue, right? And now it goes to the next screen. Now it's saying, okay, well, you're on track to pay this thing off in 20 years. So it's 2025. So you're going to pay off in 2045. And then you say, well, what if I just put like an extra $500 a month on my mortgage? And I click calculate results. Dun, dun, dun. That 20-year mortgage just became a 15-year mortgage. And now you're paying it off in 2040. Because that's how much interest you're saving. Like, look, it says you save 29% in interest. And maybe you're saying, well, okay, maybe I could just once a year, maybe I'll save up like $10,000 extra. my goal and just slap it on the house payment. Dun, dun, dun. Almost 8 years of savings. So I mean, these tools that are on here, even if you're even just doing, let's say $1,000 extra a month, which is a lot. $1,000 is extra a lot, but maybe you pick up a side hustle, maybe, you rent out a room. I don't know what the case is, but I just wanted to show you that you have access to play with all of these really cool tools, and maybe your parents know about this kind of tool, maybe they don't. But I know I'm always asking my students, my own children, what'd you learn in school today? What was the best part of your day? You could say, we learned how to show mortgage payment dates early. Mom, if you could put an extra $250 a month at our mortgage, even $250 a month, that would save you 3 years, right? So it's pretty cool.